Hey everyone, Jordan here with 9 to 5 Toys. Continuing in their string of really affordable security and surveillance devices, the Wyze Cam Outdoor offers a ton of features for the $50 price tag. With motion detection, 2 weeks of free cloud storage, completely wire-free design and super simple setup, and continuous recording with a micro SD card, it has a lot of features packed into that $50 price point. So let's get it set up and check it out. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. So first up, out of the box, as you can see, the Wyze Cam Outdoor features a very similar design to a lot of the other Wyze cameras. It's very boxy, features a matte white finish. The mounting arm can extend, tilt, and with a magnetic connection, pan on its base. On the back, we have a weatherproof plug that covers up a power switch and the USB-C port for recharging. Underneath is a sync button and a port for a micro SD card. Also included in the starter bundle are a base station, power cable for the station, Ethernet cable for the station, and some basic mounting supplies. So just like all of the other Wyze products, setup is very simple with the Cam Outdoor. First, plug the base station into power and then into your router. Then open up the Wyze app and go to Add a Device. Select the Cam Outdoor and follow the steps. There's a sync button on the bottom of the camera, but with the base station plugged into your router, setup is just very simple. And then once everything is set up, you can use the app to find a location that has a good signal for your camera. Signal strength isn't as great as some other outdoor cameras we've reviewed, mainly the Wyze Cam 2 that we reviewed recently. And then mounting is as simple as starting a screw into your surface, getting it most of the way in, and then hanging this base on here, and then tightening down the screw the rest of the way to make sure it has a secure fit. And then with its magnetic base, you can just pop the top back on here and it's ready to go. With everything set up, Wyze offers up to 2 weeks of cloud storage for recordings, which will start to rewrite over itself as that time gets used up. Or you can supply your own micro SD card of varying sizes to continuously record footage just locally onto the camera. You can also put a micro SD card into the base station for a backup. Because this is outside and that leads to the possibility of people stealing the camera, if you want a backup of your footage, you can have one in the base station as well, so it will save all of that footage on there as well. Also, using a micro SD card on the camera opens up an additional mode, which they call their travel mode. So for this, you can use the camera as a standalone, almost action camera, where you can record time lapses and video clips of your adventures. It does have 1080p resolution, but it's not going to have the same features or quality as something like a GoPro. But it's a $50 security camera, so it's not really meant to compete with a GoPro. Personally, I don't ever really see myself using this feature, but it's something nice that they've built in if you want to use that. The Wyze Cam also works really well at night. Of course, it's not going to be able to see everything, but it can see up to a good distance to record any motion that's going on. Just like Wyze's other cameras, one of the main features of this is notifications based on movement. And Wyze has attempted to make this a little bit more accurate by using PIR or passive infrared to sense body heat to trigger those notifications rather than just movement. So this should help to minimize notifications based on, tree branches swaying, and by picking up that body heat to keep it more to people or animals or something else moving around. In my experience, motion detection and notifications has worked really well. Where I have it positioned outside is actually looking over my street, and I didn't get any notifications for cars going past on the street, but as soon as I open my door and walk out or there's some sort of motion, it will pick that up and send me a notification. And another neat feature to go along with that, if you are getting a bunch of false notifications, they have a motion tagging mode where it will draw a little green box around the motion that it is sensing. So if you're getting a lot of false notifications, you can see what the camera is detecting as motion, and if it's not accurate, you can make some adjustments either to the camera's position or to the sensitivity settings within the app to try to minimize that. Within the Wyze app, you can check different recorded events, you can change sensitivity settings for the Cam Outdoor, and set different schedules if you want for automated recordings. And here comes one of the downsides with the Wyze Cam Outdoor. Notifications, there is quite a bit of a delay between when the motion is detected and when a notification actually comes through on your phone. So with the video feed, when watching it on the app, there's about maybe a 1 second delay, it's not too bad. But when it detects motion and the time to when it actually shows up on your phone as a notification is usually like 30 to 40 seconds in my experience, which isn't really great if you're looking to use this for a security device. but it will capture all that motion that's coming in 12-second segments and save it to the cloud. So if you're looking for a more instant notification, I would definitely recommend checking out the Wyze Cam 2 that we reviewed recently. That is a lot more instantaneous in my experience. And one of the other knocks about this that isn't that big of a knock, but can be a knock, is battery life. Wyze claims 3 to 6 months of normal use, which they clarified normal use as between 10 to 20 motion events per day. So that's quite a few, but if you are doing continuous recording or using the camera a lot more than that, then that will drain the battery faster. But because of the way that it's mounted, it's very easy to bring inside and recharge. With its magnetic base, you just pry it off. You can leave this attached to the wall, just bring the camera in and plug it in via USB-C to recharge it. Of course, it won't be recording while it's indoors charging, but getting it from 10% to 100% took about 2 to 3 hours for me. So it gives you an idea of how long it will be offline while you are recharging the camera. So overall, for $50, I still think the Wyze Cam Outdoor is a great budget option if you want some outdoor surveillance. Obviously, if you're in need of something more instantaneous and more secure, then you can spend more money and get that. The Wyze Cam 2 is a great option. But if you're just looking for a way to watch over your backyard or watch the squirrels in the backyard, at $50, I do think that the Wyze Cam Outdoor is a great option. And that'll do it for the review of the Wyze Cam Outdoor. Let us know what you think about it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Jordan with 9 to 5 Toys.